Three major kinds of precipitation are relief, convectional and cyclonic. Relief precipitation. Near a mountain, highland located in the path of prevailing wind, it forces the wind to rise. As the air current rises or ascends along the mountain, it expands, it increases in size, cools and condensation takes place. As the air keeps ascending, condensation continues leading to the formation of clouds and finally rainfall takes place. If this wind is an onshore one, then there is heavy precipitation on the windward side. This type of wind causes heavy precipitation on the windward side of the highland or the mountain, which is known as the relief rainfall, because here rainfall occurs due to presence of the relief. So it is known as this kind of rainfall is known as the relief rainfall. However, as this wind descends the leeward side of the mountain, it gets compressed and warm, and so condensation does not take place. The leeward side thus hardly receive any precipitation and is called as the rain shadow area. A good example of relief rainfall is seen in the Indian peninsula. The southwest monsoon coming from the Arabian Sea are forced to rise up the windward slope of the Western Ghat, where they bring heavy rainfall. The leeward slope, the slope away from the wind, receive very little rain as they lie in the rain shadow area. That is why Mumbai receives more rain than Pune. Next is convectional precipitation. This type of precipitation or rainfall is common in the equatorial region of the world, where the intense insolation received by the earth result in high rate of evaporation. In the equatorial region, the sun rays falls vertically over this area, which receive intense amount of insolation. As result, evaporation is also high. The layer of the air near the earth's surface get heated and consequently expand and rise, thus setting up a vertical current of air called convectional current. As more and more warm and moist air rises and cools down and cools, condensation takes place and thick layers of clouds are formed. In the equatorial region, because of intense heat, evaporation is also high. As a result, warm air rises up, cools and condensation takes place. Thick layer of clouds are formed. By late afternoon, when the insolation decreases, the convection current stops ascending and the thick clouds burst, resulting in a heavy shower. This is accompanied by thunder and lightning. This is known as convectional rainfall and is a daily feature in the hot equatorial belt and interior of the continent. In the equatorial region, rainfall is the daily feature. Means every day rainfall occurs in the equatorial region. Next is cyclonic precipitation. In the temperate low pressure belt, cyclonic precipitation occurs where warm westerlies meet polar easterlies. Warm winds expand and being lighter rise over the heavier cold wind, thus sink below them. As the wind rises, evaporation and condensation take place, followed by precipitation, which creates cyclone that travel with westerlies and cause precipitation. Large part of Western Europe experience this kind of cyclonic precipitation. Weather forecasting. Meteorologists and climatologists study all the elements of weather and climate. At the various weather stations, all the elements are measured and results are analyzed. Like in TV news, we are hearing weather report. In mobiles also we are getting weather report. All these weather reports are prepared by the meteorologist and dermatologist. They are studying the different elements of weathers like temperature, humidity, precipitation, condensation, air pressure, winds, movement of winds, direction of wind movement, and they collect data. After that, results are analyzed and news are given to us. After that, predictions are made about the weather. Weather forecasting gives us an idea about kind of weather we can expect in next 24 hours. Newspapers and television programs provide us with weather report of the previous 24 hours and also forecast the weather for the next day.